Fight Forum. My name is Andre Jacobs, and I know that everyone is really excited for the fight between Khamzat Chimaev and Leon Edwards. However, guys, there is another welterweight fight that is coming up, and listen, you should be very excited about this as well. Because guys, it's Stephen Thompson versus Geoff Neal. For those of you who aren't like real hardcore fans, you may not know who Geoff Neal is. Well, listen guys, you should get to know, because Geoff Neal is the real deal. You should obviously be aware of Stephen Thompson following his fights with Tyron Woodley, Anthony Pettis. He's fought a ton of people at this point, really, and he provides highlight reel knockouts. His kickboxing skills are fingers. But the thing is with Geoff Neal, and the reason why I'm a big fan of him is, and Joe Rogan really sort of put it correctly in calling him the dark horse of the welterweight division. Of course, we're paying all of our attention to Khamzat Chimaev and Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington and George Masvidal, and you name the 170-pounder. We're paying attention to those guys, but Geoff Neal is a killer. An absolute killer. Right, so, do you remember the dude who beat the crap out of Mike Perry in his last fight? That was Geoff Neal. His head kicks, man, I believe he fought Frank Camacho and decapitated this guy with the most devastating head kick. Geoff Neal is a savage. The problem is that he spent a little bit of time in hospital because of an injury, but he's back now and he's got a hell of a contest against Stephen Thompson. These two are magnificent strikers. Obviously, Thompson has the higher pedigree because of the kickboxing career and, you know, Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your powers? Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy is this magnificent striker who has done a ton of stuff in this sport, but he's still missing that one little trinket, which is the welterweight title. I'm not 100% sure if beating Geoff Neal is going to get him there, but it is a tough challenge nonetheless. And I've got to really give respect to Thompson for taking this challenge on, because I don't think it will push him further up the rankings quite as much as beating a George Masvidal for a second time or facing a Colby Covington. This is no easy test, and it's going to be really interesting. Stephen Thompson fought a personal favourite of mine in Vicente Luque, who is just I love all action fighters. All action fighters the best, and Vicente Luque is that guy that he's probably never going to win a title, but whenever he fights, you drop everything, watch him, because he's fucking fantastic. But he schooled Vicente Luque, and I'm wondering if that's going to be the same situation with Geoff Neal, who is also very much an all-action guy, a very talented fighter. I just don't know how much listen, trying to beat Stephen Thompson in a striking battle is tough, and takedown defense, like he's got very good takedown defense. It's not something that we all think about, but it is there. And man, I don't know. Neal's got a decent submission game. He's got a rear naked choke over Brian Camozzi, but I always say there's a difference between taking someone down, getting position, and then going for submission, compared to, you know, beating the fuck out of someone and then taking their neck. Those submissions are different, and that's kind of, and you know, Geoff Neal is very much the latter instead of the former in that situation. So guys, I know the focus is on Leon Edwards and Khamzat Chimaev, or however you want to throw their names around, but don't sleep on this fight with Stephen Thompson and Geoff Neal, because if you do, you're a fool. If you like the content we're putting out, please let us know. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I want to talk to you guys. Let's have a conversation, and yeah, we'll speak soon. Cheers. Bye. Why are you shaking your head, Pat? Why are you shaking your head?
Because I'm listening to this beautiful song.
Joel.